Alright, hello everyone, this is B Mitch. This week's Who Would Win is the EDF against the Helghast, Helghan Empire, whatever you want to call them. Now, for those of you who view my Who Would Win, how I always do it is I show the two pictures of each character, tell you about their powers, then at the end I say, well, who would win. Well, this week we can't do that because this is not just two individuals we're talking about. This is two organizations made of a whole bunch of different people and a whole bunch of different weaponry. So I guess we're going to have to do kind of a modified version of that. So I will tell you who would win. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of pictures with, well, where I will compare the weaponry and the man behind the guns and the tanks themselves, the soldiers. So let's get to that. Alright, so who's going to win this one, the EDF or the Helghast? Well, if this did happen in a game, then it'd probably be like Mortal Kombat versus DC, where you'd have to choose a side or something. EDF on one side, Helghast on the other, and in that case it'd be up to the guy who is doing the fighting to choose who'd win, like different kind of scenarios and storylines for each. But if this did happen in like a comic book or something, then it'd be kind of cool. The person who wrote the thing would choose who won, or it'd be up to fan votes or something. So, but both of these guys have had losses before. The EDF, when they got out of control and tried to, declare themselves the authority on Mars, the Red faction had to take them down, and the Helghast, they were defeated by the ISA. So both these guys have lost before, but who'd win if they took on each other? Well, I think that the Helghast has the edge when it comes to the more variety of troops, so that may give them the edge as far as the numbers game goes. Like, they have shock troopers, air troopers, capture troopers, all this stuff that the EDF lacks. But the EDF may have the edge as far as heavy machinery goes and heavy weaponry, because I think their tanks are, well, superior, and they have superior air guys too. Like, their planes are probably superior. But the one thing that the Helghast does have solidly over the EDF is the advantage of the fact that, well, they can attack on the sea with their marine vehicles. And the EDF, although they were pretty tough to beat, I don't recall them ever having any kind of stuff like that. But there's no doubt that the EDF or the Helghast, either one would try to destroy each other, and they would both, like, go all out, because both these guys are at this time like an evil bad guy organization at the time. So they'd probably try to destroy each other in an all-out fight. But if this was happening in like a one-time only squad-on-squad thing, with them each having their respective assault rifles and their troopers and probably their squad officers, then I'd say that the Helghast may have an edge there, because they may be slightly more trained. But the EDF are no slouches when it comes to being well trained as well, so it could go either way. But in an all-out fight, EDF would probably win because of their tanks and all their other stuff like that, because they're pretty good when it comes to tanks. Well, anyway, this has been B Mitch. Thank you for watching. Next week is a Marvel against DC fight. It's gonna be a pretty good fight to do, so I hope I see you next week, and thank you for watching, like I said.